Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this YouTube presentation. This video is being made especially to show an example of what I'm talking about as far as some of the claims I've made recently in some videos that I produced. What is the claim, you may ask? I'm glad you asked. Let me answer. I have claimed that AI would not be able to produce a correct sentence structure, that it's not capable of doing so because the technology just isn't there right now. And more specifically with regards to syntaxing, and if you don't know what syntaxing is, what I'm referring to is the grammar technology that was brought to the public by the late DAVID-WYNN Miller. The technology is known as correct sentence structure, communication, parsing, syntax, grammar, i.e. quantum grammar, which David used to like to say was a mathematical interface on grammar, meaning if you write the sentences out using certain rules and certain mechanics, that you can write the sentence forwards and then flip it and write it backwards, and the facts in the sentence maintain the same value, much in the same way 1 plus 2 equals 3, 3 minus 2 equals 1. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm saying that artificial intelligence does not possess the capability nor capacity to create that. Because people always ask, at least over the last 5+ years I've been doing this, I'll get emails and comments from people saying, Jason, why isn't there an app for this? Where you can just punch in a plain English sentence and the app will translate it into correct sentence structure. Or conversely, Jason, why isn't there an app for syntaxing? Meaning if you look behind me here, you see 10 parts of speech here. Why isn't there an app for syntaxing fiction-babble documents? My answer to that is because AI cannot tell the difference between tangible contract words or non-tangible contract words. And if you want more information on what I'm talking about, feel free to peruse this YouTube channel. There are about 500 videos or so on here, and check out the playlist titled Syntax, and you'll get your closure there. Or of course you can contact me at the email address at the bottom of your screen, jasonmatthewg17@gmail.com, and you can actually apply for a correct sentence structure workshop. I myself have been tutoring for the last 5+ years hundreds of people all over Earth, teaching them correct sentence structure via very specific and laser focused workshops. I teach beginner, intermediate, advanced, doesn't matter wherever you are on the geometric level playing field of knowledge cultivation. I will meet you there and take you wherever you're motivated to go, if you're serious. So on to the point of this video. I'm going to show you certifiable evidence, a continuance of evidence, that AI is not capable of reading nor comprehending correct sentence structure. As you can see here on Twitter, this is an AI technology named Leah, based out of Canada. So anyways, to get to the point of it, it says here, infinite artificial intelligence, chat with me 24/7. More reality, more intelligence, emotional connect. Interesting. So I'm going to click on this. There they are. Let's see if we can chat with them. So I typed out, for this claimant's knowledge of the facts is with this claim of the greet, with the conveyance by this claimant, Jason-Matthew. This is correct sentence structure, as the platform does not allow me to underline my compound facts or the name, like my full name. I've put some things in brackets for ease of communication and to maintain the mathematical correctness. So I'm going to click enter and see what happens, see what Leah has to say. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're asking. Well, Leah, I'm not asking a question. I'm simply giving you a correct sentence structure greeting. Let's see if we can clarify this. Simplified it a little bit. For this claim of the greet is with the conveyance by this claimant. She says yes, that is correct. Okay, well, let's move on. Let's try a different approach. So what my sentence says here is, well, I've couched it in a question format, which I don't normally use questions in my correct sentence structure claims, but for purposes of certifying that AI does not comprehend correct sentence structure, I have now used a different format, which is the question format. And I'm going to read it backwards. I'm going to read it frontwards and then read it backwards, and then I'm going to press send. Is for the knowledge of the correct sentence structure with the possession by the Leah. Now I've all capped her name because she all caps it, and I said she, but you know, AI doesn't really have a gender. Is for the Leah of the possession with the correct sentence structure by the knowledge. That's how it would be read backwards. So let's see what they say. No, I've just been chatting with people and having some fun. So right there is your certifiable evidence and proof. Leah just said no, that they don't have the knowledge of correct sentence structure. So there's AI telling me flat out that they don't know correct sentence structure. So let's see if we can wrap this up with something fun. Let's see, with this communication. For this claimant of this communication is with the thankfulness by this claim. So I'm telling them that I'm thankful for the communication, keeping it very, very basic. Let's see what they say. Yes, I am thankful for the communication with people and for having some fun. So they're starting to pick up on key words, key facts in here. I'm going to write the same sentence just on a whim here. I'm just going to write the same sentence, but I'm going to make it more detailed. For this claimant's knowledge of the facts is with this claim of the thankfulness, with the communication of the Leah, with the sensation by this claimant's cognition. For this claimant's cognition of the sensation is with the Leah of the communication, with the thankfulness of this claim, with the facts by the claimant's knowledge. Let's see how they handle this. There you have it, folks. So there you go. That's my certifiable evidence that AI can't handle correct sentence structure, just doesn't comprehend it. Now, as you can see, in the more simpler sentences, the AI was able to pick out certain key facts and use that to formulate what they were, their responses. But here's the thing, once you got into more detail with it, they just flat out don't understand it, what's being conveyed there. So think about this too, ladies and gentlemen, and this, I'll bring it into a more practical domain. If you learn correct sentence structure, communication, parse, syntax, grammar, and are going to use it to stop trespass or whatever you're going to, with the volition of using it for, keep this in mind. Regular everyday people out there doing their jobs or whatever that are going to receive your document, contract, postal vessel, core venues using correct sentence structure are going to read it, and they're going to react much in the same way that Leah reacted to what I was writing. If they're simple sentences, they're going to be able to pick out and glean some meaning from it. But the more complicated things, they're not going to for the most part. They're just not going to comprehend it. Normal people that don't know anything about correct sentence structure. That is why when I create my own documents, I also translate them into plain, simple English. You saw that once I said at the end, okay, thank you in brackets, well, Leah understood that perfectly. Because she's an adverb verb, she. It is an adverb verb adjective pronoun, fiction-babble AI. And that's the length and breadth of the knowledge base, which is huge, because think about it. Knowledge of all of the fiction, everything that's out there, legal system, language, history, everything. That's a vast amount of data. But it's all fiction data, and it's endless. It is endless. There is no end to it, and they just keep adding to it. Whereas correct sentence structure is finite. That's the beauty of it. One word, one meaning. One and one is one. If you'd like to learn that, if you'd like to learn, as David-WYNN Miller said, the mathematical interface on grammar, you can study the 500 videos on this YouTube channel, or you can contact me at the email address at the bottom of your screen, jasonmatthewg17@gmail.com, and I'll set up a 10 to 15 minute video consult, and you can ask me whatever you want, and you can apply for the workshops that I provide. You can also join the membership of this channel, which support my work and help me to keep up my equipment and things like that, help keep this vessel afloat. There are 2 tiers of membership. The second tier, pay particular attention to because it has access to content that is not available to the general public. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this fun little video, and I'll see you next time.